I just realized something. I just found out what I realized what a doppelganger is. I mean, that program, that whole structure right there. Somebody literally got a program, a very successful program, very lucrative business. How can I say this? Somebody got a business, literally, to pay other business, to pay fake individuals to alleviate the real individuals around a real individual. Just to get together and hang the one last real individual. Well, that would create a very destructive world. This been going on for centuries. My God. That's why you should get paid real the right way. Real G's in the game that got the energy to back them up. They get paid in the game the right way. It's the way. That's what makes it a unique game to play. Yes. Good. Great job. I can't tell. Shut up. Great job. Somebody got a lucrative business, very lucrative. And when it's someone close to you, those people get paid extremely well. So well to where it'll make even the real ones get rid of you. Here is a game that most definitely God and Satan will view. Cause that'll be like a test. Obviously, that's a huge test. Hopefully it won't be the last test. Cause it sounds like many will fail that test. You know the temptation that would be involved in such a test. Here come Jesus. Here come Jesus. Here come Jesus. Yeah, boy. Jesus been here. That's true. Yeah, been for a long time. I think Jesus ain't got but been here at least for, I know for a fact, 3 years. Yeah. I'm talking about like literally in the physical with her. I mean, for the most part, definitely. So I know for a fact when God here, it's test season. He always come. It always come. God always with us, but then it's when he start when he take hold of his vessels, his tool, like in the supernatural show, bro. But it's a bunch of them. It wasn't just demons. It's a lot of them. I think it's most of the people in the Bible. They be in the human form over and over again. It's just a job, basically. You go over there, you read. I don't know what it's all about though. That's what I was telling God. And then one time, God was gonna tell me. He said, "You really want to know?" I said, "No." But by that time, he had told me what Earth was, and it was so uninteresting. I ain't make him do nothing. He erased it, basically. I mean, it would have been uninteresting if you could beat it that way. Like, there's a way you could beat it the right way, and you just skip all them. You skip all that. You skip all that. I could be wrong. Don't take me to the bank, though. But just analyzing energy. But we wouldn't never know it. That was another information in the astro. We wouldn't never know it. But that's the way you can skip it. I think some people do though. And it could be them high ups. I don't know, y'all. I'd rather not even go over there and get into that. Y'all don't need it. Because it's so deep and the responsibility to dealing with that energy is so deep. Like you might see them do a lot of stuff, but it's a lot of stuff they don't do and they won't do. You know, if they partying with you today, don't look for them to party with you tomorrow. Like for real. And don't act like they tripping or nothing. They just real men and real women. Just say that. You can't buy those people. That's why they buy you shit. I guess, I don't know. I mean, you want to look at the slang way of looking at it being disrespectful, I guess. You know, you don't want to cuss, you know. But, they tend to get disrespected and they get attacked. And people put them in these games like they got me in. And that's why they so far back. And they don't intervene. They don't interfere with this shit. They probably won't interfere with this neither. They don't want to get involved with that shit. I mean, everybody probably done been in these games, bro. And once you make them out, make it out of these games, you don't ever want to come back. My elbow, my bones hurting so bad, y'all. I went on the good shot, I had smoke. My shit hurt. But I ain't gonna smoke tomorrow, though. I gotta go get some shit. I feel like my music ain't gonna be right until I elevate to go get it. I think Jesus put it over there being funny. I thought Jesus said he was going to get it. And Jesus put it over there. That's when I was on drugs. I felt when they took a gift away. That's why I be wondering when people get on drugs, I be like, do they notice that? Like, you supposed to notice. Like, I noticed this before I got real close to God. Like, I noticed the more I descend into something, the more I lost. But when you see people often do it, you be wondering, some of these people, they all different caliber of people. Some of these people, you be like, man, do you notice the energy you losing? I'm royalty. I've been born a king. So what I'm trying to say, I done had plenty and noticed this when I do descend. So you see these people stay in this descended state. And that's why I thank God I learned about the seer heart. Because it's basically like God turned you off and you just stay right there. You stagnated. You ain't up and down. You just an empty vessel basically. Yo, I saw this in action, but I'd rather put it in the anime. But it's like as long as you stay in that position, your soul evaporate out of your vessel and incarnate in hell. And when your soul finally as your soul incarnating in hell, your vessel on this side start decomposing over here. And when you finally decompose, even the drug itself can't keep you here. You gotta find out and go all the way down to your foot, to your toe. And yeah, once it gets to your toes, you out of here. It don't matter. You don't got on everybody nerve people. I'm praying to God, please get rid of. You won't go nowhere. But it's like, it's a tail, bro. If nobody knows the tail, we all got tails. But man, I noticed some of this energy before I really got real close to God. Because you had to know this in the slum. Because if you didn't notice this in the slum, you couldn't win. Like in the slum, the streets only choose a few. And the few that the streets choose wind up being the plugs of the street, whether you notice them or not. The streets know these dudes, though. The real streets know these dudes. Everybody don't know these dudes, or these female, or whatever. And the energy resonated in them. Like they came up, they came up in the midst of, I ain't gonna say it name no more, but they came up in the midst of gang violence, partying, clubs, gambling, all that. They growed up in it. They growed up in it. So in order for them to rise up in it and not become victim to whatever is introduced to them, and they introduced a lot. They introduced to a lot, especially as a child. You talking about rape, molestation, drugs, killing. Introduced to you want to kill people, you want to rob people, for a living, whatever. You want to do this, you want to do that, you want to sell some souls, whatever. And you grow up with these people, rather than your vicinity or another vicinity. If you born in the slum, even when you travel, you probably going to another slum.